Hey there, it's me, Carla Cecilia, and I am coming to you today from a location that is very dear and near to my heart. It is a place that is dedicated to helping young people. It is a place where I worked for many, many years on a crisis line, talking to young people that were in trouble. And it's also the place where I was when I discovered who I was. So I chose this location for this video to let you know that it does get better. It took me a long time to understand that, and it took me a long time to get to this point. I can recall when I was a small boy, knowing that something was different, but not knowing what. And I can remember an encounter with my father that ensured that I would never even try to explore this. And from that point forward, I made sure that whatever the difference was, it stayed hidden. And of course, something like this does not stay hidden. It comes out in different ways and at different times. And so growing up, I did experience my share of ridicule, my share of name calling, and my share of bullying. But I was very fortunate in one respect. I had an older brother that was extremely protective of me. And if it weren't for him, those situations would have been much worse. And so I'm very grateful that he was around. But in all, having to hide what I felt inside was an experience that was extremely hard on me emotionally. And there were many, many times when I wondered if I was going to be around to see the next day, or if I would even want to be around to see the next day. And like I said, it was while I was working at this hotline here that I discovered who I truly was. I finally knew that inside of me, I was completely female. And so I started exploring that. I started exploring what that might be like. But due to circumstances, that was all I could do, was just explore it. It was just an idea in my head. Because again, I was taught that I couldn't do anything about it. And it took a great many years before I got to the point where I understood that if I didn't do something, the outcome would be devastating. And so now, a year and a half into my transition, a year and a half of being on HRT, having changed my name, and having been living as my true self, I can honestly say to you that it does get better. It is such a it is such a great feeling to know that I am living my true life now. And even though I've experienced significant losses in friends and some family, I know that my life is going to be good. So for me, it has gotten better. And that's the message that I want to really get to everyone. It does get better. You just have to hang in there, find support, find people that understand what you're going through, know your struggles, and have gotten through them themselves. Because everybody is worth something to somebody else. And this life is truly worth living. And so, hang in there. It does get better. And if you don't have any direct support, the internet is a wonderful place to find it. So, find somebody that you can share your experience with. Talk to somebody, whether it's a friend, a counselor, a therapist, a psychologist, a pastor, somebody on the internet that's gone through it, and know that it does get better. For now, that's it. Hang in there. Understand that you're worth and that you're worth something to somebody that loves you. And it is really, really worth being around to see your it gets better. That's it for now. Take care. Bye.